Okay. Joining us now are our second and third place finishers of today's race, and boy, did they battle down the stretch. Matt Kenseth, driver the number $20 General Toyota, and Dale Earnhardt Jr., driver the number 88 National Guard Chevrolet. What a battle these two had. And Matt Kenseth, congratulations on an outstanding season. Second in points. You led the series this year in number of wins. Just a tremendous performance by you. And Dale Jr., certainly a top 5 finish in the series points for you. Congratulations to you as well. Let's hear first from Dale. Dale, you look like you were going to get in there and get that win. Competed very hard today. Really looked like the 88 team was on top of its game.
Yeah, we've actually been really good every week since the chase started. I think we were pretty. I can't remember, but I think we were pretty good at Chicago when we blew the motor. But really, we came here and tested. Really liked how that worked out, and worked on the car real hard Saturday. Worked on it, real smart, and felt like that we had a car that was going to come to us, and it surely did. We weren't that great at the start of the race, but as the race wore on, the thing really come to life, and we're just real happy to run as well as we have this season. This has been one of the best years I've had, certainly the best year I've had working with Hendrick, and just want to give my team a lot of credit, and Steve Letard and my engineers do just an amazing job providing these good cars every week, and we're really gelling. Every year we've gotten better, and this has really been a blast, and hoping next year we just continue that trend and that trajectory and get a shot at trying to win a championship. I think we can do it.
Thank you, Dale. And Matt, certainly a strong performance today by you throughout the season, as I mentioned. Maybe just talk about, if you got a moment now, just talk about your, I know it's hard to look back as quickly, but about your 2013 season.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's been a great year, best year I've ever had. So had a lot of fun racing over at Joe Gibbs Racing. I'm really happy for Denny to get that win. I think that'll help all of us with some momentum over the off season. And gosh, I really enjoyed our year. Obviously had a great weekend, great night. Had a lot of fun racing Dale Jr. Reminded me a little bit of the Nationwide Series days when we used to race together. Like he said, he wishes it was for the win. I do too, but I'm not sure what would have happened if it was for the win. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. It's always fun to race somebody that you like, and also that you can trust, and you can race hard with back and forth and kind of know what to expect. So it was a really fun night. Obviously, both of us sitting here want to come up with a win, and if Jimmie would have got a flat or something, that would have been okay there at the end too. But on a serious note, it was a great night. Jimmie and that team are just obviously unbelievable, and I've never seen anything like this in the sport, and probably will never see anything like it again. So it's just it's amazing with as tight as the rules are, and with multi-car teams, information sharing, and all that stuff. It's just amazing they can figure out how to do that year after year. Maybe I'll retire.
We'll take questions now for Matt or Dale. If you have one, raise your hand.
Yeah.
Start right over here with Greg, and then we'll go to David.
Greg Engel, Examiner.com, Cupscene.com. Congrats to both of you on a great season. But I'd like to know, now that it's over, is it relief that you guys can get some time off and away from family, or is it kind of bittersweet because both of you are having great seasons, and sometimes you kind of lose that momentum in the off season?
Oh, me?
Either one.
For me, when you're running good, you kind of don't want the season to end in a way. You just want to keep going to the track, and when you kind of end the season on a not as good note, and you come down here and struggle or something like that, you're probably ready for a month or two break. So I mean, I am looking forward to spending some time with my family this off season and catching up with some people I haven't seen for a while and all that. But to me, as I get older, the seasons just go faster and faster, honestly. and it was so much fun this season, and more weeks than not, we're just so competitive in a way you don't want it to end, you know, because then you sit around for a couple months and, you know, wonder what it's going to be like when you get to Daytona and Phoenix and Vegas, and, you know, if you're still going to have that competitive edge.
Yeah, the off season is so short. It's really just a formality these years. But I haven't, ever since I started working with Steve and that whole team, I haven't wanted any of the years to end. You know, we seem to get better as the season goes, and you just would love to go to another race next week.
Let's go over here to Dave Coleman. Go ahead, and then we'll go to David Carabello.
Dave Coleman, Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. Matt, you've said numerous times that this is the best season you've ever had. Obviously, one of the seasons before was a championship season. Two parts, I guess. Why is this year better than a championship season? And also, you've been so upbeat about it, but do you think you're going to have one of those, we let it slip away moments?
No, well, I'll answer the last question first, I guess. No, I won't have one of those moments. In the past, I probably did that a lot and probably a little too much, and not really this time. I really will walk away from this year feeling like we all gave it everything there was to give. I think there's no way you're going to race for 9 months and, you know, not make mistakes or not do something wrong or not, you know, whatever. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast. I mean, you'll have that stuff happen. But I think when you look at our season overall, when I talk about it being the best season of my career, I say, yeah, we didn't come up with a championship, and the championship is the ultimate goal, and you always want that. But from a competitive standpoint, it's been by far the best season of my career. I mean, we led the most laps, qualified the best, I think probably best average finish, most wins. I mean, all that stuff from a competitive standpoint, you know, was our best year. I mean, the final 10, I didn't get more points than Jimmie. We still ran good the final 10. We didn't have any huge disasters, and you know, we just didn't run enough good enough to beat them.
We'll go here to David, and we'll go to Roger, then Nate.
David Caravello, NASCAR.com. One for each guy. Matt, first of all, when you and Jimmie had the contact on the restart and he fell back to like 24th, I mean, were you aware of where he was, and did you think maybe this is my opening here? Or?
No, I didn't even know we had contact on the restart. It was the weirdest thing. So I still haven't even seen it. I don't even think I hit Jeff, but he got going, and I don't know. It's just like Atlanta. He just was falling backwards so fast. I don't know if he was just spinning the tires that bad or what he was doing, and Kyle was right on me, kind of pushing me, and I was just kind of seeing where he was going to go. And you know, I was going toward him and tried slowing up when I got there, and then all of a sudden he just snapped sideways. And then after that, I don't know what happened. I just got out of the gas to try not to wreck, and I got hit in the right rear, but if it was from Jimmie, I had no idea until you just told me. I didn't know where he was.
And then for Dale, I mean, after the last 9 weeks, do you look back at that engine in Chicago and go, man, what if?
No, I don't really, because I don't know how, I don't know that would have made a big difference, and probably, wouldn't have made a big difference. So, we didn't win enough races in the regular season. We didn't win any, and that was the difference. So when we started the chase, we were already in the hole a little bit to Matt, and you can't, it's too competitive. It's, just like the end of this race. The reason why I couldn't get back Matt, because he's running second. The guy in second and the guy in first, they're not going to be easy to pass. And so, we just got behind in the regular season, not winning enough, not doing enough to get bonus points, and those guys did. And that really gives them, those points are so important. And they, if you put a good 10 races together and add them bonus points on top of it, man, you're gonna be hard to beat.
Go to Roger, then to Nate.
Roger Holtzclaw, Speedway Media. First of all, Matt, congratulations on a fantastic season.
Thank you.
Dale, you touched on it earlier and talked about how good your cars have been in the chase. It seems like they have really improved over the past 10 or 12 races. Can you put your finger on one thing that you have found, that your team has found to make them better?
Yeah, I've asked Steve over and over, and asked my car chief, Jason Burdett, over and over, and asked everybody on the team at least once or twice what we're doing different, and they said they're not doing anything different. So, I don't, I really don't, know why. I have the same feeling, like our cars are way faster, and we have been more competitive. I think, not as a company. I just think the 88 team has really stepped it up. But each year, like I said, we've gotten better, and as a year we've we've gotten better. When we first started working together, it's easy to forget about all this. But when me and Steve started working together, we were, working our guts out to finish in the top 10. And each year it's kind of gotten easier to run a little better.
Let's go over here to Nate.
Nate Ryan, USA Today Sports. For Matt, you said straight ahead. Sorry.
I was looking for the blue blazer. I know you had beige today.
I put the sport coat on just for you when I asked this question because I knew you were going to ask. So
Took me a while to find it. I just saw the Packers are getting killed by the
Hey,
Giants.
Matt.
I don't want to interrupt.
Matt, he dressed in the dark.
I'm not going to ask.
Yeah, really. You just said it was the best season of your career, and you guys gave everything you had. But ultimately, it's still not enough to beat Jimmie Johnson. I mean, what's the takeaway from that? Can you look at that and not get frustrated, or are there areas where you can look at where you think you can improve and beat those guys, or are they just best team ever, and unless they have an off year, it's going to be tough to beat them?
I mean, no, you never concede it to them until it's done. They just seem to be able to raise the bar. I mean, I haven't looked at any of the numbers. I haven't read anything in the last 6 weeks. I haven't really watched anything. I don't really know, but I don't know if the points total is more than ever. I don't know how close it is. I would think that the 10 races we put together would have won a championship in some years past. And they just seem to be able to raise the bar. I mean, if they don't have any kind of problem, they're capable of winning every week. And if they don't win, they're going to run in the top 5, and it just seems like you got to run in that top 5 every single week. And I thought we put together a really good 10 weeks. I mean, you can look back and Talladega was a big dent in the points, and Talladega's Talladega. You can't do anything by yourself. And when we had a bad finish last week, and those 2 chunks of points were probably the difference.
Questions in the press box? No. Matt,
Yo.
Dale, congratulations on a really super season. We've really enjoyed watching you guys compete this year, and we look forward to seeing you at the banquets.
Good job, Kerry.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, man. We appreciate you at that podium every week.
Well, I tell you what, I have a lot of fun with it, so thank you.
I can tell. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll take it easy.
Thanks, guys.